Hello, this is wmpyr. It's very cold up here. This is going to be a short, nice and quick video. Basically, I just want to give my 2 cents for those that are interested in getting into martial arts. Just some quick advice. I think it's perfectly normal for people that are starting off that you're going to be attracted to the martial arts, or you're getting into the martial arts because you have goals and desires. You know, you're like, I want to learn this weapon, or I want to learn this form. I want to be able to do the splits. I want to be able to be very agile and quick and strong, or I want to be able to defend myself, or I want to be able to kick some butt if needed, something like that. So you start off with a lot of I want this, I want that. And like I said, that's perfectly normal. But if that becomes the main thing, your goals become more important than respect, then I think we have a problem. Um, it goes to the whole Spider-Man saying, with great power comes great responsibility. Essentially, you're training to become better, to gain more powers in a way. So once you do get those desired goals, then what's going to happen? Now that you can kick some butt, now that you're more formidable, are you going to go abuse it? And you might be thinking, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. Well, you know what? If you're not careful about it, it's human nature. It's just like those people that make it in Hollywood. Once you make it, and then your $1 million, millions and millions of dollars come in, it's probably very difficult not to abuse that situation. So you have to be very careful about it. And I have seen it. A lot of people who do train in martial arts, they become better. And yes, they do become bullies, or they do start to abuse their power, okay? And they start to act like authority and stuff. Force their opinions down into other people's throats. That's abuse right there, and I know that I myself have been guilty of this, so it is something that is very easy to fall into, so you have to be careful of this. You have to be respectful towards others, towards society, towards just being appropriate, with language and your opinions and stuff like that, and just be respectful towards other styles and styles itself. Just the key word here is respect towards everything. But basically, it's very important to be respectful towards the style itself that you're training in. I think a lot of people misunderstood Bruce Lee, because I think, yes, he developed Jeet Kune Do, and maybe some people thought that from some of his philosophy and messages, where he was like, basically, the human being is more important than the system or the style, and he was basically saying, get rid of what's not useful to you and accumulate what is useful, this kind of thing. I think people misunderstood that as a lot of the traditional styles are useless, and make your own style. You need to grab and change that stuff because it's no good. And that wasn't his message at all. Actually, he was very respectful towards the traditional martial arts at heart, in my opinion. Basically, the guy was as traditional as you can get in some ways. If you look at his movie career, Enter the Dragon, I believe that, look at the role he plays. He basically is representing the Shaolin monks in that film. All right, he's a representative for the Shaolin monks. That's as traditional as you can get, basically, with the Chinese martial arts. I think the guy, Bruce Lee, experienced prejudice and racism in Hollywood and stuff, so he basically wanted to, get people to understand and appreciate and give some respect towards the Chinese culture. All right, so he was sharing the traditions and traditional Chinese culture and stuff like that. So he could have easily gotten rid of that stuff and just, moved away from that. But he went back to his roots. He went back to martial arts. He went back to, dressing. Look at Way of the Dragon. Look at the way he dresses. It's very traditional Chinese looking. He didn't wear, what you see in some of his photographs outside of filmmaking, because that wasn't his message, So he wasn't dressed up all hip and stuff in his films. So I think that is a very important aspect right there. That you do want to place humanity and individuals first, but at the same time, you do want to give respect towards the system. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. It can easily seem like it's going to contradict each other, but I think that's the dynamic, is to keep those in balance. All right, so thank you for watching, and take care, folks.